Well, hello, my beautiful Gemini. Welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your singles bonus reading. I'm just cleansing your space here and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I'm truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder that this is a general reading. It may not resonate for everybody, so please take what is for you and leave the rest behind. Just to let you know, I have done a general reading, a love reading, a career reading, and a twin flame reading this month. This is your singles bonus reading. So if you think you are in a twin flame connection with somebody, this is not your reading. This reading is for singles who are currently looking for love and are not connected in any way to another. Okay, just to clarify because there's been some confusion there. Okay, my beautiful Gemini, let's get straight to your reading. For those of you who are interested, I'm using Doreen. Oh dear. I feel this is codependency, yeah. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Gemini? What do they need to know? So, as I was saying, this is Doreen Virtue's Romance Angel cards. Interesting. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, that I'm getting the overall energy. Okay, they have asked for, there we go, 4 cards. The amount they ask for each time is different for each reading. They've asked for 4 for you, and I can see exactly why. Okay, so what we've got here to start, my beautiful Gemini, is codependency. Okay, so there may be some sort of addictive behavior or toxic cycles that you've been dealing with in the past that you've been trying to release. It says addictions are affecting your romantic life. So what they're giving me here are cycles. Okay, now this could be some sort of addiction, as in it could be a substance that we're talking about, but it could also be behaviors. Okay, acknowledging where your cycles lie, you know, the behaviors that you tend to run away from true intimacy, or you find yourself in cycles, patterns with other people in relationships and they run away from intimacy. So you gravitate towards the same sort of person who has intimacy issues, is what they're giving me here. You're currently actually identifying these patterns. That's what I'm getting a feeling of. And you're actually working on them. You're working on releasing them. But the energy is actually quite alluring for these past cycles. And sometimes I'm getting a devil may care attitude, which is 1 week there is an energy of being very sort of, I'm not going down that route again. I'm going to continue clean living, that person who always comes back into my life, I'm not going that way. I'm just, and then the second week we've got, but you know what, damn, it's really alluring. I mean, one more time just won't hurt. Maybe we could just meet up, have a hookup, and it'll mean nothing. Or it's that sort of energy. There's 1 minute you're in, the next minute you're out. Okay, devil may care. Sometimes it's so alluring, and we're all human. We all get these feelings of, in that moment, like, to hell with it, let's just do this. Okay, it'll be fine. But they're asking you to look at those codependency cycles. Now, some of you, Gemini, I'm not really feeling it from you. I'm feeling like you gravitate towards people who have a distance from intimacy, but at the same time cannot be alone. Okay, there's a bit of a conundrum there. So it's gravitating towards those sort of cycles. Also, you could be gravitating towards people who are obsessive. Okay, there's some sort of obsession here, but this is you pondering what needs to go. They've asked me to have a look. Some of you could have been dealing with a Leo. Someone's very passionate. It's a fiery energy here. What else are they giving me here? Yeah, it's you. They're showing me, you're really contemplating your happiness. Where does your happiness lie at the moment? And, it's about, you're holding on to these flowers that are wonderfully in bloom. But they just need, they're currently dying. Okay, so I see that they're dying off. it's like the autumn, as it were, of your codependency cycles. Okay, everything's dying off. You're starting to release those energies, is what I'm getting, which is a great position to be in, Gemini. We do have love yourself first. Okay, so some of you may have feelings of not being enough there. It says your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Okay, so yeah, okay. I was wondering why they were showing me Leo. They were showing me a lion. And it's because that is the strength card. Okay, so that is a major arcana card. Let's see if that comes up. But that's about self-love and self-respect, and also courage to love. So if you found yourself feeling afraid when it comes to loving other people, letting your true self come forward and loving with abandon is what I'm getting, you know, and your true self, your true feelings, not hiding behind anything, because there is a feeling here of not enough. Okay, but you are enough, Gemini, and I feel like you're starting to wake up to that now, and starting to love yourself, as it says, love yourself first. Although it's come up here as an advice, I really feel this is something you've already started the process of, and we're in this healing kind of energy. What are they giving me here? They're just showing me cycles for you, cycles of change. You know, 1 minute. 1 minute you're completely healing and changing, and you know, you're it's almost like you do what is good for your higher self, and then the next minute you're drawn to the dark side. Okay, and I don't mean dark side as in dark magic practices or anything like that. What I mean is you know, the temptation. That's the word they're giving me, temptation. Okay, so of course, Gemini, you are a dual energy, so you acknowledge both sides of yourself, and you know, the partnership that you have with yourself, that is that dual energy, it makes a whole. Okay, we are all multifaceted creatures, but they're asking you, where do you overextend yourself too much to other people with your beautiful heart, and then you feel depleted and resentful because you've given so much, and it has not been reciprocated in the way that you'd hoped. There are these sort of cycles that are going on that you're starting to release. Okay, and as you release, we have your soulmate coming on in. Okay, it says soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Okay, so you're drawing in your soulmate now, because the healing process has already begun, as I said, and you're starting to learn to love yourself with the courage to be able to express who you are and how you feel. Comes the universe is given the signal that you're ready to acknowledge your soulmate to come in. Okay, you've done the groundwork, so we're gonna go deeper and find out who's coming in for you. But yeah, this next person who's coming in for you, definitely your soulmate. But they're asking you here, they're showing me, when this person comes in, be your authentic self. Okay, and that's in every moment, Gemini. Don't hide that wonderful multifaceted self of yours. Lead with how you feel in that moment. Okay, because there is this thing they're giving me, like, emotions, they are a scary thing to deal with. Okay, we're all human having that experience, and we sometimes shut down the feeling. Okay, because we don't want to come off as needy or too full on, or, you know, we're always up in our head about these things. And actually, they're asking you to be your wonderful, authentic self and express yourself, because you're actually going to be mirroring, because you got soulmate coming on in, you're actually going to be mirroring the energy of the person that comes on in as well. They're going to be feeling the same. Okay, is what they're giving me. And when you are your wonderful, authentic self, you give the other person permission on a non-spoken sense. On a non-spoken level, to be their authentic self. Okay, we often gravitate towards people who are unapologetically, let me get it right, themselves. Okay, because we admire that they are bold and brave enough to be who they are. And Gemini, you have that about you also, but when it comes to love, there is a little bit of a holding back, and this navigating energy is how I'm being given it. Okay, now we also have passion, and Gemini, you've got it in spades for sure. And it says, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So as soon as this soulmate comes on in, allow yourself to acknowledge it and sing it from the rooftops. okay? As I said, be unapologetically yourself. If you're calling it that I know this person is my soulmate, call it, because that person knows themselves also. And when this person's coming on in, it feels like the energy is that they are now ready to receive their soulmate, which is you, okay? We're all on a journey, and this journey takes us so far to learn certain lessons before we head on a trajectory to meet the person we are meant to be with, okay? And sometimes people's journey is like way over here, and the other person who's meant to meet them is way past down here, and they've still got some work to do. So it takes time and patience. And this person over here is going, I'm impatient, where's my person? And then this person all of a sudden is ready, and then it comes to the fore and you meet. So this is the energy. I feel like both of you are ready right now, but let's have a look and see what Spirit says. Thank you so much, Spirit guides, guardian angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Gemini regarding their soulmate, who they're drawing in right now? It's going to be a very passionate affair. Can you please guide them? For those of you who are interested, I'm using the White Witch Tarot to gain the overall energy of what's happening for you. Thank you so much, Spirit guides, guardian angels. I'm ready to receive. Can you please guide my beautiful Gemini? What do they need to know? You may want to fast forward this part. I only take jumpers from the pack. I do not choose the card, as I believe that is my energy and not what they want. Oh my God. Gemini, what did I say? Strength card. Okay, so the Spirit is just clarifying exactly what I was saying about the Leo turning up, them showing me a lion. It's because of self-love and self-respect there, okay? We'll come to that in a moment because that's very important and they really want to talk about that. Thank you. Yeah, as I was judgment, interesting, wake-up call. See, you're starting to acknowledge the cycles. You're already in this process. I love it. So as I was saying, I only take jumpers from the pack because I do not choose the card. That's my energy and not the one that Spirit wants to give you. So please bear with me. I will not rush the messages, but also, oh, I love it. Yes. Also, what am I saying? Also, oh, I don't know what I'm saying. I lost my train of thought. One moment, please. Let me go back to where I was going. Because also, I'm reading the cards, but also channeling. So one moment, please. Also, I don't like to waste people's time. There we go. That's what I was basically saying. Okay, so we got the Strength card as an indicator of the codependency and loving yourself first, okay? You're recognizing these cycles and these moments where you have put your hands over your beautiful heart and closed off to the situation, but you've also gravitated towards people who are similar to yourself. The same woundings. They're giving me the words woundings. The same. Okay, so there is this. This is Leo energy, as I said there, the Strength card. So this is a deep love for yourself, unconditionally. Now, a lot of people do say, I love myself unconditionally, and yet we choose some situations that go against our gut instinct. Okay, now we often have red flags going on in our lives. We choose to ignore those red flags for whatever reason, and often it leads to being burnt in some way. So what they're giving me here is you're starting to acknowledge the power of your heart. You see the heart underneath these hands are starting to vibrate and come alive. Energize is the word they're just giving me there. And so is your third eye. You're starting to use your intuition and realize where you haven't loved yourself in the past. You're looking at scenarios where you go, why did I do that? Why? Why did I go with that person? Why? And the root of it is coming back to, I didn't think I was good enough, so I accepted that. Okay, now Gemini, there's going to be a lot of you out there who go, no, that wasn't me. But you know, sometimes we pressure ourselves in to the thought process that we have a limited amount of time to make a decision about somebody or something. If I don't do this now, then maybe they won't like me. You know, if I don't wait until I'm fully sure, they'll probably find someone else. I tell you now, what is for you will never pass you by. If it looks like it has passed and it comes back around, I'm telling you, if it's good for you, it will always be in your life, okay? It will come. But please do not force the process. That's what they're giving me. Trust your wonderful intuition. You're very connected to the universe right now. They're showing me very high vibes, but also very strong magnetic bond with drawing things in. I expect to see the Magician turn up in your cards, because I feel there's you're drawing that soulmate towards you, but also other things, Gemini. I'm feeling like on a work front, there's a lot happening. But you're starting to wake up to the avenues that you took in the past that did not serve you, okay, with this codependency and not loving yourself first, but also that there is a wake-up call about your life purpose. They're giving me both, okay? One is about your soulmate, the other one is about your work situation and why you're here. There is a big question. And Gemini, you love, analyzing and questioning, debating, the law of attraction, the universe, that powerful connection between people that you feel rather than can see. You're all up into exploring all avenues of life, and you're starting to just really see, why it is that you feel like you're here. There's you're listening to your intuition, okay? Spirit is talking to you at this moment, okay? The universe is definitely guiding you. So you're having an enlightenment about your love life and things, the way things used to go, the cycles that you gravitated towards that you're just not doing anymore. And you are actually sticking by it rather than letting that, if there was a, it's like a cliche, the devil and the angels sitting on the shoulders. I feel, Gemini, sometimes that is your energy, and it's not that, the obvious Gemini jewel energy. Humans, we all have that angel devil thing on our shoulders, but you more than most, because the energy, the jewel energy that is so much in play, there is this constant push and pull when it comes to the energies in a relationship, especially romantic relationship for you, Gemini, okay? And sometimes there is an overthinking there as well, because the air elements, that's often processing stuff in the mind, analyzing it, and then you think, I'm too late. But actually, nothing is too late. If it's meant for you, it will always be for you. But once you've had this wake-up call and you love yourself, which is what I'm feeling you're in a cycle of at the moment, huge changes coming on in. Okay, this is a Chariot card. This is Cancerian energy. And Cancerians are very, very nurturing, very intuitive, very private, sensitive energies, okay? But this is about taking action and action happening, okay? Change, action and change happening at the same time. So you're taking action, as it were, on the way that you deal with people who come into your life and gravitating towards the same sort of situations. You're taking action on it, and in that lies the change. The universe acknowledges your action, and it brings on in change for you because you're starting to awaken. As you can see, these wonderful eyes on the hands, you're awaking to what you're doing. Okay, hands are doing, they're a doing element about your body, and the eyes in the hands is about all seeing, about your actions, what it is you need to see in order to have a different result, okay? And in that, they're giving me the triangle. There's like a triangle here, even though it looks like a diamond, but they're showing me a triangle, which is you opening to your higher self and trusting in this. There is a knowingness, trusting in the universe, that it is divine timing, and it's bringing what is right for you in accordance with your higher self. Now, they're giving me another message here with this card. I've never seen this message before. It's quite a strong one, actually. So they've given me here your happiness. So the Sun card is the happiest card in the deck. Is about full abundance, a joyous outcome, true joy and success. Now they've given me, I don't often see it this way, but there's two circles there. Okay. Now we've just had a solar eclipse. So they're saying to me that the energy of the solar eclipse is very, very powerful for you, Gemini, okay? And actually, you'll start to see the change immediately, okay? So this is an immediate energy they're giving me for me right now. I've gone really cold, goosebumps, which shows me this is for somebody in particular out there, but the solar eclipse has changed energy cycles for you in particular, my beautiful Gemini, for change, because it's on the Chariot card. Okay, let's go deeper. We're using the Light Seers Tarot to get what we're dealing with. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Gemini? What do they need to know? regarding their soulmate coming in. Can you please guide them? What do they need to know? What's happening with their life currently as a single? Can you please... Ooh, thank you so much. Yeah, the World card. So we have the change, okay? So Major Arcana to start. Really, really good energy here. This is about, you know, it's like the circle of life. You know, I keep talking about, they're showing me cycles for you. There's a huge thing about cycles for you in particular. And this is the completion of the cycle with the lessons learned, okay? So some of you also, they're just giving me that you may be thinking about traveling, actioning travel. You may be planning some big travel of the world or a part of the world. They're showing, okay, this is for somebody in particular, maybe, because they're showing me Vietnam on a map. So someone may have been planning a trip to Vietnam. Yeah, they're just showing me Vietnam on a map. Okay, so that's for somebody in particular, because that's quite precise. But there is travel also on your mind. Now, you don't like to sit still for too long, Gemini. You like to be on the move, both in terms of creativity, your brain, you know, ideas, but also adventure. So I'm really feeling that there is a planning process happening here. But ultimately, they're giving me this connection with your higher self. As you can see, that wonderful little, it's like rays of mist, magical yellow mist going up into, that's your higher self connecting. And the cycle is the completion of the cycle has led to your ultimate goal, which is being ready for love. You acknowledge that love is the key to life. Yes, we have our other goals like our career goals, etc., but ultimately love is what matters the most. And you're now ready to receive. You're closing off cycles, ending them with learning the lessons and taking those lessons forward with you. And those lessons are about self-love, okay? Self-love, self-respect, and you know, having that wonderful heart of yours so open that you give other people permission to open theirs as widely as your beautiful heart as well. It's a reciprocal energy. Knight of Wands, okay? Now, Knight of Wands is a Sagittarian energy, and it's about being active, okay? Normally, I distrust the Knight of Wands because that gives me a player type energy, but they're actually giving me this in terms of your travel. So perhaps some of you are on some sort of move. As I said, they keep giving me Vietnam, but anyway, there is some, you're traveling for what you're passionate about. Okay, this could be a creative new project that's coming on in, or a creative idea that's all of a sudden snapped in your mind, and you're actioning it. Okay, there's a lot of action happening with you, and I feel like that's going to be the place that you draw in your soulmate. It's almost like you're finding your soul tribe as well at this present moment in time. The people who no longer serve you, you're cutting out their energies because it feels like dead wood. Okay, you feel like they're holding you back in terms of vibrations, and you're vibrating really high right now, Gemini. I can feel it. Okay, so this Knight of Wands energy, as I said, normally I get like a player, it is a player energy, but from here I'm given this free-spirited, active energy that is, you know, lusty for life. Okay, very passionate, and your lust for life draws in this soulmate, is what they're giving me. Now, I know that the Wands is a fire element and you are a wonderful air element, but there is this passionate attraction. The passion and love and freedom that you feel for yourself, Gemini, draws in this soulmate. Now, they're giving me, they want me to look closely at the horse there. So they're showing me the horse is obviously wild and free. And Gemini, you know, you love to acknowledge your wild side and your tame side. As I said, you know, you've got that duality energy. And what they're giving me here is this horse is wild and free. So this person who's coming on in for you is equally wild and free. But horses are by nature gentle, loyal, practical, solid, grounded creatures who embrace the wildness when it calls for it. They have the call for the wild, but equally they have that loyalty about them. Okay, so they're showing me that someone very special in terms of your soulmate is coming on in. We could be dealing with an earth element. Let's find out. Okay, so we got 3 of Swords here, which is a recovery, okay, after some sort of loss. So this painful, very, very painful, earth-shatteringly painful loss that you had in the past regards to your heart. Okay, so this is a time where you're completely recovering. It is definitely like closing off the cycle of pain, but also acknowledging that you can be wild and free with your heart again. Okay, this is not only a physical healing. Some of you may have had some sort of physical ailment that you've got better from recently, but this is about recovering after deep heartbreak, some sort of loss, either divorce or, you know, breaking up a relationship, a separation. This is in the past, okay, because right now you're in the present, because that's past. This is present at this moment in time. This is about the recovery, okay? So you acknowledge that these things had to happen, and also closing off toxic cycles or codependent cycles and loving yourself is actually a very painful process, because you have to deal with very muddy emotions and moments that went on in your life where you didn't feel good about yourself and you didn't feel good about the situation. So you had to acknowledge that in order to come through it. And I feel like you're through it. You know, you're ready to. Oh, okay, that's such a cliche. But when they showed me this and said you're ready to get back on the horse. So that's for somebody. Perhaps that's a saying that you say quite a bit, Gemini. If that's you, then there is something in this message in particular for you, because they gave that very clear. You're ready to get back on the horse. Okay, so that's what they want to give me there. Okay, let's move on. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Gemini? What do they need to know regarding love situation? Okay, Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay, so this is, you had to shut off. There was a coldness. You had to, or you were dealing, hang on a minute. You're giving me dual energy with this as well. One moment. Okay, so they wanted to connect to the World card. This is what you were shutting off. Okay, Queen of Wands energy in the reverse is about, you know, apathy, you know, dealing with a dull energy that, you know, often resentful, anger, coldness, aggression. Now, this is a cycle that you perhaps perpetuated with somebody else in the past. They may have been like this towards you, and you're like, how do I gravitate towards these sort of people? Why is this happening? And you're leaving that behind, okay? Because it's over the World card. It suggests the closing off of that cycle to form a new, positive, abundant cycle. And you've learned your lessons. You've learned to read with your intuition the red flags and not just acknowledge them, because I feel like you've dismissed them in the past. Not just acknowledge them, but listen to them and recognize where this person from the past has dulled your shine. They took away your sparkle, okay? They felt like they had it, they messed with it, they manipulated, and they put it out. And that shook you, because you are full of energy for life and love for life. And this person just left you it's like if you get them, if I got my candle right now and I just got my 2 fingers, went psst, and put it out, that's the energy I feel this person did to you in the past, okay? But you're getting back on the horse. They keep saying you're getting back on the horse, okay? Oh, look, we got strength again. Okay, so strength is very important. You could have been dealing with a Leo, or we'll find out, we'll go deeper, or your wonderful new soulmate is a Leo, okay? Ultimately, the strength card is embracing your wild side and your tame side and loving both. That's what they've just given me. Loving both. Learn to live sorry, I'll start again. Learn to love the darkness that's in you. You don't have to embody it, but learn to love it. we are multifaceted, as I said, and there are infinite possibilities for feelings, okay? We have to let the feelings out because it is a natural process that the body goes through, but we must acknowledge to let it go and let it flow, okay? It's just holding on to anything does not serve us in any way. They're giving me a sentence with this. One moment, please. This is for a past situation. They're giving me one moment. They're asking you not to hold on to any bitterness or resentment, because it's like feeling bitterness towards another person and drinking the poison yourself. Is that the sentence? Feeling bitterness? Bitterness is, oh, I don't even know what they're saying. Bitterness is it's like wishing bitterness or something on the other person who's done you wrong, but drinking the poison yourself. Ultimately, they're saying if you have any resentment for the past, it's actually just poisoning you, okay? It's keeping you stuck because you're the person who has the control over your thoughts and over your emotions, and you're giving that power to the other person by continuously thinking about the situation, okay? So they're showing me forgiveness allows you to be free. It's not for the other person, okay? Forgiveness is about freeing yourself first and foremost from any situation. So they're just giving me that because there's this cycle that you're closing off, the loving yourself, feeling like you weren't enough. There is a little tinge of some sort of bitterness or some sort of anger from the past that is just left to just put out, is what they're giving me. And then the soulmate is coming on in, okay? So yeah, we do have, oh, they gave me another sentence. They're full of the sentences today for you. So getting back on the horse is one, and you were like a lamb to the slaughter, okay? The person you were dealing with in the past was very abusive, very cold, bit of a bully, emotionally manipulative, may have even withheld sex. That's what they gave me there, okay? So that's for someone very important, but they're like, you're a swan. They're giving me a swan. Maybe swans are very important. Swans have come up again this in these readings. I think it was for Virgo. But anyway, they're giving me swan in a different sense right now, which is Gemini. For all that has happened, you are emerging the swan, okay? From all the ugliness that went before, you are emerging the swan and are about to meet your counterpart, okay? Through self-love. So you're seeing the beauty within and seeing the beauty without. Finally, you're seeing the beauty within and the beauty out, sorry. Yeah, you're seeing yourself in a new light is what they're giving me. And the strength that comes with that. There's a lot of strength here and a lot of courage to continue after what happened in the past. But you're doing so with a wonderful free spirit, okay? And this person who's coming on in for you, we'll go deeper and find out who, when, why, you know, that sort of thing in a moment. But you have to go through this in order to be ready, okay? Hangman energy. So this is about suspending yourself to get a different perspective. So you may have been on hold for a little while. Purposefully, you did that self-sacrifice yourself in order to gain wisdom of the situation. This is a spiritual wisdom and seeing not only your part that you played in the cycles that you got yourself into, Gemini, because it takes two to tango, of course, but they're giving me this one situation where you felt like it was a bit out of control. You were a bit like a lamb to a slaughter, okay? Like you felt a little bit powerless, they're giving me, Gemini, which I do not see as your character trait at all. You were duped by somebody, is what I'm getting, someone who was not very, very nice at all, okay? But ultimately they just turned out your candle. They're just showing me that they dulled your shine, okay? You're getting the wisdom of the situation in order to move on from the heartbreak, okay, the recovery. Actually, the wisdom has helped you recover. So perhaps you're seeing that the person you were dealing with in the past was projecting, and everything that they said and did, they said about you that was negative. Yeah, there's a lot of healing happening here. that they were projecting about how they felt themselves. Okay, so we have the Star card, which is Aquarian energy, renewal of hope here. Okay, inner clarity has brought you faith that miracles do happen. I feel like you had a lucky escape from this person in the past, for sure. You dodged a bullet. But they're giving me here about being in the spotlight as well. Okay, sometimes, so you're cutting cords with the past, you're definitely doing that and healing the situation, but also you are in the spotlight. Universe is saying you are now in the spotlight there, Gemini, with this wonderful healing card. They're raising you up, and perhaps they're giving me, I know this is a singles love reading, but they keep coming back to your work as well. They're mentioning that, you know, you're getting accolades, you know, you're doing well in your work as well. So you've just gone away and kind of done you, and there is a wake-up call, okay, with that judgment on the board about your life path, okay, and your life purpose. And you're very, very in the spotlight right now. You're very connected to the universe and spirit, and everything that you desire is actually coming towards you. Maybe not at a pace that you hope for, because everything is delayed or comes at the right time, divine timing, but it's shifting towards you, and you feel the shift. You know it, you can feel it, you're energized by it. They keep giving me this word energized. Okay, now yeah, your ego is damaged for sure. Okay, 6 of Wands in reverse. This is a lack of confidence they're giving me here. Okay, and it feels like a lack of confidence after that past breakup. This person just dulled your shine. Okay, so it comes back to loving yourself. This is the work. It's under the Strength card, loving yourself. So they're basically saying this is the first card and the middle card are often the strongest of the read. They're most important for me. And you're closing off the cycle, and you're standing in your power with self-love, because your ego was damaged. And I mean ego in a good sense, okay? But somebody basically shot your confidence to shit, basically. Okay, and there is a feeling of giving up on love that's gone on here. You know, it's like, well, it's never going to happen, I'm never going to find, but actually you've got the Star card, which is major arcana, and it is renewing your faith from what was before. Okay, it's in delay. A surprise, surprise. Oh, I love this. Sorry, I have to show you this. I don't like to read 2 cards at the same time, but yeah, I just want to show you the 2. If you're not new to, I know you're old hacks at tarot cards, so you all know what this means, the Ace of Cups, but we'll come on in there in a moment. Okay, so the Sun card energy in reverse is your happiness is on the board. Material happiness, emotional happiness in love, joyous outcome, success is on your way to coming towards you, is on the way, but it's delayed. It's a delayed gratification. Okay, this is when the Sun is in reverse. It is a waiting energy, waiting for your sun to come out, as it were, waiting for your happiness to arrive. Now we're going to go deeper and find out when it's arriving, but this is about your connection to the universe. It is very strong. Okay, and you're clearly indicating to spirit what it is you want and what it is you do not want. Okay, in terms of a love relationship, they're asking you here, stop thinking about what you don't want. Okay, so if you're going around, Gemini, saying, you know what, I don't want a liar, I don't want anyone who's going to be a player, I don't want these things, the universe is it's a weird and wonderful force. But the thing that you think about the most, you bring about the most. Okay, so if you're thinking, I don't want a player, okay, all it's hearing is a player. So they're just bringing you what it is you don't want. So sometimes when you have a run of bad luck, you're like, oh my God, I'm so lucky, I'm so unlucky right now. More bad luck comes. Okay, when you change the script and you step into a bit more of a higher vibration and be like, wow, you know what, I'm so lucky to have woken up this morning, and it's a beautiful day, and I cannot wait to see what the universe has to unfold for me. Actually, you draw more abundance towards you. It is the law of attraction, but you must remember, okay, because they're showing me there's a slight delay here in your happiness, and it's because of you saying what you want and what you don't want. And what you don't want is also on the board. okay? So remember the cycles, okay? Yes, you know what you don't want, but you don't need to speak about it. You don't need to even think about it, okay? Only focus on what you do want, because then the universe will bring you exactly that. So be careful what you wish for, because I do believe a Magician card is coming for you. But because I feel you're so connected right now to the universe, okay? And as soon as you recognize that, because it is in delay, your happiness is in delay, we have the Ace of Cups, which is a romantic proposal coming your way, a relationship. This is a very deep spiritual love. It is guided for you. Aces are always a gift from the universe. And in the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot, the Ace of Cups is given by two doves, and the hand of the universe there, because it is that gift of peace in love and harmony, okay? This card always brings in some sort of romantic situation that brings a proposal of marriage, okay, as an end game. And also, there's a lot of passion that's going to be coming with this. So because this card has turned up as well, the Ace of Cups, as you can see, this also brings new baby news. So when you meet this wonderful soulmate of yours, and if you don't want to proceed with having a baby straight away, take precautions, because your Ace of Cups is on the board there. But ultimately, it's divinely given and guided from the universe, this pure love. And it's springing, they're giving me. I read this card differently every time. I love it. It's springing from your intention, okay? They want you to look at this cord, okay? This is the cord of your intention, what you want. Okay, Gemini, so I cannot stipulate enough. If there's one thing you take away from my reading, is remember what you want. Never think about what you don't want, because actually they'll bring you the same of what you're thinking. What you think about, you bring about. Okay, so this is your setting your intention. I often say to people, I have what most people call a vision board. I have one of those, and since I started doing that, the things that I have truly wanted in my life have come towards me. I'm very lucky. But I set it, and I don't call it a vision board. I call it an intention board, because I intend to do these things. Okay, visions are so much without true emotion, which brings the intention. You need to set the two. Okay, visualizing is a very powerful source, but then you also have to add emotion with it and intention. So I call it my intention board, and you have a cord of intention there that is bringing on in your soulmate. Okay, my beautiful Gemini, they've done with that deck. Let's go to the Fountain Tarot, and let's see who's coming for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Gemini with regards to, Queen of Cups. So, Queen of Cups in reverse. And this is insecurity, okay? Not fully trusting emotions and fully trusting a situation. I'm sure all of you are screaming at the screen right now saying, you know what, I've waited for so long for love, it's never coming on in, blah, blah, blah. I used to talk the same, but actually that springs from insecurity and imbalance with emotions, okay? This is a Scorpionic energy, a Cancerian energy with Queen of Cups is Cancerian energy, and it is about insecurity and addictive patterns when it comes to emotions. So this is your cycles again that kick into play, okay? So once you meet this person, they are giving you an indication that, old habits in terms of emotions are not applicable in this situation. So it's just a little warning shot from Spirit there saying you need to be in balance. You need to keep those wonderful emotions of yours positive, okay? Because the negative insecurities actually are very smothering. And which path would you rather tread? A one where you're all up in your emotions and your mind, having all these insecurities, or would you like to embrace the new and set the intention to go forward and just see how things go? I know which one I'd rather have. I think this is too much because they just fell. My wrist kicked out. Let me just see. 1 second. I can't quite hear. 1 second. No. Okay. For those of you who are new to my channel, I get guided towards the ones I can use, but I've hurt my wrist a little while ago. It is on the mend, as you can see, but it was quite badly damaged. So sometimes it just kicks out and throws out a couple of cards like that. But I think this one's a yes. Okay, so we have Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so as you can see, Wheel of Fortune, fate is on your side. It's the Wheel of Fate here, and it's turning. It's a turning point in your love life, and it's good fortune that's happening here. Okay, but you need to keep those emotions in balance. They're asking me to look at the figure in the center again. They did this last time for another reading. You are controlling your destiny here. Okay, you are drawing in your soulmate. So be precise about who it is that you kind of are hoping for, you know, in terms of everything. You know, you want them to be kind, gentle, passionate, adventurous. You know, remember that the more precise you can be, the more the universe can give you. But it can't be something like they have to work as an accountant. They have to, you know, those sort of details. That's just putting too much stipulation on the universe to deliver like a shopping list. Okay, the broader you can have it, but also the more precise in those broad terms, like, you know, the things that are important, you know, that they want to have a family, that they, if that's what you want, you know, those things you can ask for. But the more precise and picky you are, like, okay, I really don't like brown eyes, I don't like green eyes, I don't like blue eyes, I don't like gray eyes, you know, I don't like whatever. Again, you're hearing me say I don't like. Okay, so if that's what you're saying, that's what you're going to get. Okay, so you just got to be very mindful about what it is you want. Okay, Nine of Coins in reverse. Okay, so this is about being stubborn. Okay, stubborn in the past, and things not working. Okay, a resistance to change in some respects, but you're doing the work. So I need to get a clarification on this. I feel like you're doing the work. I need a clarification with a different deck. With regards to that, because this energy card is not it's not fully oh, it's so interesting. They're just giving me that you've dismissed someone in the past. Thank you so much. I'm just going to go. Can I please have clarity? Okay. Yeah. So this is what they're giving me here is you're stubborn on your choices, okay, and that you're gaining clarity, but you're recognizing that there were. It's like you had. They're giving me here that this, like, in the past you felt there were choices, and you were really stubborn. Right now you're feeling like there's no choice. There is a, like, oh, I don't even know who this person could be. I have no idea. There's like, even someone came in the past and gave you a solid offer. They're saying that you even rejected them in the past because they didn't fit your idea of who your soulmate should be. Or, I mean, nobody should settle. If you're not feeling it for that person, you're not feeling it. So I don't know what they're trying to say here. But one moment, there's some other thing that they're trying to give me. So one moment, please. Okay. So they're saying that you're starting to see where you were so picky in the past that you actually, there was a situation that you passed up in the past. And there is a little bit of like clarity about it. You restored your sense that, oh, maybe they would have been a good option. I cannot comment on that person because that person's not showing up on the board for me. But what they're showing me is there is some sort of missed opportunity that you felt from the past that you've been thinking about, and that you should have given an offer to the person. There is a clarity there. Let's go again, see if they can go a little bit deeper. Can you please clarify this Nine of Coins for me? Can you please, in reverse, can you please clarify the Nine of Coins in reverse? Yeah, okay. You felt like, again, it comes back to the beginning. It makes so much sense now. Again, it comes back to the beginning, Gemini, where I feel like you often feel like there is a certain length of time that you have to give your decision on connecting with somebody, you feel like time is running out, you got to make a decision, and sometimes you ignore red flags because you think, if I don't jump and take the opportunity now, it's now or never. I've got this feeling, and you feel like there was something that you took too long to decide about, and you missed up on an opportunity. Now that is for somebody very specific out there. This message is clearly not for everybody, but somebody out there is thinking about some sort of missed opportunity that they felt they delayed for too long, thinking they were all up in their head. They're giving me Hamlet syndrome. Okay, let me clarify that one. I can't. Hamlet syndrome? What's that? Okay, Hamlet's syndrome is so Hamlet took too long to decide on things. Indecision, okay, is what they're giving me. There is an element sometimes in your relationships about indecision, and then you feel like you're about to miss out if you don't make a decision really quickly because you're weighing things up. And Hamlet's syndrome, if they jumped in straight away, then things may have worked out better rather than sitting on the fence and then letting things unfold without, it's like giving away their power through indecision. Okay, that's what they're giving me. If that makes sense to you, then that's for you in particular. But let's continue on about the soulmate. Okay, the soulmate, 9 of Wands in reverse. Okay, 9 of Wands in reverse is having faith. Okay, you're having faith finally. Yeah, you're starting to trust in the universe, okay, and in your instincts. But there is this, they keep coming back to the Nine of Coins, like there was a missed opportunity here. Again, I give you, if it is meant for you, it will come back around, okay? Nothing that is for you, Gemini, will pass you by. Can you please give me an indicator of the soulmate that's coming in for my beautiful Gemini? Can you give me an indicator of time or who they are? Oh, 7 of Cups in reverse again. Okay, so it's right. Okay, it's when you gain clarity on a situation. This is about there is a feeling, Gemini, where it's like you feel like there are no choices for you right now. Okay, but actually that illusion that you have is, because it's in your mind, is what they're giving me, is about to end. Because you have to trust in the universe, and you are trusting in the universe, but what they're giving me is you cannot see anyone coming on in for you right now, and you're believing this to be the clarity that you have. And they're asking one thing of you, which is trust in fate, trust in the wheel of fortune, trust in the good fortune, the turning point that's coming on in for you, okay? Because all I see is insecurity. You feel like something was missed, an opportunity was missed because of your indecision, and but you are having faith. I really feel the swing of emotions here. Perhaps this is you, Gemini, where it's just like, I believe that this is going to happen. This is going to be amazing. I trust in the universe. And the following week, you're like, well, it's been a week. Nobody's come on by. I don't know. It's been a year. Nobody's come on by. I've got no options, but then I swing back to I trust in the universe, you know, I trust in spirit. There is a real swing on the board here. You have to have faith, okay? You're calling your person in. Do you want that card? Yeah. Missed opportunity, 4 of Cups, okay? Feeling unfulfilled. So what they're giving me here is when you have the 4 of Cups, this is about feeling that apathy, feeling like there's no option. Now, do not shoot the messenger here, Gemini. I'm just reading the cards and giving you what they're telling me. They're showing me here that you feel like there's some sort of missed opportunity, but also some sort of hopelessness. You're trying to believe in fate, and you're trying to believe in the universe, that it is divinely guiding things and lining them up behind your back, and they're about to bring you a surprise, and they are. But Spirit is giving me with these cups in reverse and this 4 of Cups in the upright that you're not seeing the opportunity. So perhaps this person's already around you in some way. We'll go deeper and find out. I think there is, no, they said no. they said it's coming on in. So it is new. It is coming on in for you. They just said no, Ace of Cups. So Ace of Cups is your new, okay? Someone is coming on in new. And you're not seeing. You're too busy thinking about, you know, how things have gone wrong in the past, or how, you know, you can't see any options in front of you. But there's one right there. On the table, there is a little cup, as you can see. Don't be thinking about the empty cups. There's one cup there, and it is a gift from the universe. In the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot, there is a person under a tree, and they're looking at the spilt cups, and there is a cup coming from the universe with a hand that is divinely guided. Your cup of love is on its way. You've got to look out for it and believe, okay? There are options. You need to see that clearly. They want you to be aware of that, okay? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. Can we now talk about the soulmate? Who's coming on in? If they believe and have faith, who is coming on in for them? Can you please guide me to something more clear? And also give my beautiful, ooh, that one jumped backwards, jumping back in time. Six of Wands, success and victory. Okay, this is good news coming on in regards to passion and recognition that you deserve it. Okay, Six of Wands is a very successful, abundant card. I love that card. Wands talk about passion, and once you overcome obstacles, as you can see, this person is pole vaulting over the competition and the obstacles to get to their successful point. So as you see, there's the turning point. Okay, once you believe and have faith. Oh, they just fell on the floor. Just going to go get them for you. Oh wow, I love this. So again, we have the Strength card. I told you right at the beginning of this reading, the Strength card, Leo energy, is very, very strong right now, okay? Interesting. They also said right now, Venus is in retrograde. What do you expect? So this is the delay, okay? But they're giving me the Strength card again because it is all about self-love, okay? And stop juggling the thoughts. Okay, this is a struggling, overwhelmed, back and forth energy, okay? They want you to stop that energy because it's human nature to do it, Gemini. We get it. Everybody gets it. But they're just asking you to have faith with the situation. They've also said it takes time to tame the lion that is within. So don't beat yourself up, Gemini. It's a process. We're all on a journey. Okay, so they just want to give you that there. It takes time to tame the lion. So cycles that you've had where you didn't love yourself and you thought you weren't enough, it takes time to really fully fill the gap and love yourself. Finding your counterpart will follow. But we definitely have a success on the board. You could be dealing with a Leo. Leo is so strong, so there could be a Leo coming on in for you with regards to this soulmate energy. Can I please have a final message, any final messages regarding the soulmate for my beautiful Gemini? What can they see for their higher good regarding, oh yeah, 10 of Coins, solid offer, King of Wands, passionate, bold, charming, someone who leads and comes towards you. This is not a gender specific reading, it's male or female, it's about the energy, but a King of Wands is someone who leads with passion and is a go-getter, okay? Someone who is at the top of their game. This is Aries energy, and it's about someone leading, coming towards you. They go after what they want, Gemini, and they will be coming into your life, and they will be sweeping you off your wonderful feet with their charm. Okay, this person does have a lot of courage. Fire element, Leo is very prevalent in your reading, but also we're getting Aries here with this King of Wands energy. This person is at the top of their game, and as you can see, they're stepping out of the rays. Okay, the rays are emulating the Sun card. Traditional Rider-Waite Tarot is also the same, with these big lovely beams in the distance. But we have in this particular deck, the Fountain Tarot deck, the Sun card is just a series of beams, okay, just exactly like this. So this person is stepping out of those rays. They are your happiness, your abundance, your counterpart, okay? And they're coming in, the two cards landed together, they're coming in with the 10 of coins, which is a solid offer that will leave, it's about something that somebody you'll retire with, okay? This is someone you'll grow old with and build a very solid foundation with throughout your time knowing each other, okay? So you're getting the King of Wands and the 10. That's, we'll go, do you want that card? I feel like you do. Yeah. I love it. 5 of coins energy. Okay. This is hope returning. This is a recovery. This is new. Okay. New offer. In the upright position, this is about being left out in the cold. This is new. This is a successful energy of being acknowledged and embraced by somebody who wants to give you a solid offer, finally, of love. You're not going to be out in the cold for long. That is for sure. The universe has acknowledged you're waiting, and they're bringing, with your action, brings the new. I love it. I just love the way Spirit talks through cards. I love the journey that it brings me on. I'm so grateful. Okay, so if you can see the King of Wands, 10 of coins, they're passionate, they're a bold leader, they come wanting solid commitment, okay? They're about to embrace you very, very soon. And we've got the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups always comes in with a love offer, okay? This person, it's another romantic proposal, but as you can see, it is balanced, it is pure, okay? It is very thought about, it is very deep, and could be also a water element, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, refreshing energy because we've got such purity. But this person knows what they want. They're very thoughtful. They've been mulling up what they want for a long time. So when they come on in, there's no games. That this person, and this is why Spirit wants you to acknowledge who you are and be unapologetically yourself, because you're about to mirror each other's energy. No closed off energy needed here, because this is safe to love in this environment with this Knight of Cups. Now, the Knight of Cups is always very charming, like a prince or princess charming, that sort of energy. The energy I'm getting in this particular deck is that this person is very, yes, give it again, Hamlet. So this person's a bit like you, Gemini. My gosh, will you ever get together? There'll be will they, won't they, will they, won't they? You will get together, and actually quite soon. That's what they're giving me. But the Knight of Cups energy, this person's very thoughtful, very introspective, very deep, very loyal, but also equally passionate. It's like they're the full package, the full 10 is what they're giving me. They've got a balance of emotions though as well, which so refreshing. This person, it feels very pure. This person does not come with baggage. They've managed to release any baggage in life. It's very very light energy that they've given me there. Now I want to go on and find out when this person's coming on in, but they have said no more shuffling. So they cannot give me a timeline. They said look at the bottom of the deck though. Page of Cups. Page of Cups. So this is someone, as I said, yeah, someone who's quite studious, very serious about what it is they do as well. But this is new love, okay? Pisces energy, very deep, introspective. Now, this person could be, what they feel is they could be the same age as you or older, because we got the King of Wands on the board. But what they're giving me is they've got a very free-spirited, younger energy about them, okay? Yeah, they've managed to just release baggage. You know, when we get older, we've all got a bit of baggage there that goes with us and we have to get rid of it. This person's got rid of that. And they're searching. Oh, they said they're searching for love as we speak. They're searching for love. They're also calling you in. Okay, so Gemini, this person's calling in their soulmate and you're calling in your soulmate. So you're on a trajectory. Oh, I really wish I could go on, but they say no. So I can't give you a timeline here. But it is soon is what I'm being given. Leo is very important on the board. Leo is the month of August. you know, so August into September, they just said, August into September. So that could be the timeline for you. They're just giving me that as an indicator, but they will not give me a precise. So I have to leave it there. I wanted to go on, but they say no. So I cannot. I have to disconnect when they say. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. We're just going to close off any final messages with an Angel Oracle card by Doreen Virtue. Thank you so much, Spirit. Family. Yeah, this is where it's I feel like it's leading to. This could be, we'll go deeper by reading it, but I feel like some sort of codependencies or feeling like you're not enough comes from childhood wounding. Fresh air. Oh, I thought we were leaving it there. No, they want again. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Gemini? What do they need to know? Thank you so much. Life purpose. Yeah, look, that's it. That's exactly what they want you to know. Notice the signs and also steady progress. Okay, so interesting. I'll give you in the order that I received them, which is family first. And it says, this situation is rooted in an emotional experience with a family member. We can help you to understand and heal. In your mind and heart, surround this person, yourself, and the experience with calm blue light and many angels. Be open to the gifts within the situation and allow yourself to feel peace. Okay, so perhaps when you're looking at your cycles of the people you normally gravitate towards and you're shutting down those cycles, you find that there is a pattern from childhood wounding that has gotten out of control. And it has helped you make the choices you made on a subconscious level. Okay, we've got fresh air, Gemini, very important. Your body needs refreshment from oxygenated air generated by grass, trees, plants, and flowers. Spend time outside today as near to Mother Nature's cradle as possible. Open your curtains and windows to refresh your home as well. Okay, very important message there. Connection with Mother Earth. And it is about your connection to the universe, not just Mother Earth, but it just regenerates your body and keeps us, keeps our energy fields, what's the word they keep giving me? Energized. There we go. Thank you. So we got life purpose, which I said at the beginning. You know, you're not just having a wake-up call in regards to your love life, but also your life purpose. And it says, the purpose of your life is to serve in a way that brings great joy to yourself and others. Don't worry about finding your purpose. Instead, focus upon serving a purpose, and then your purpose will serve you. Okay, as I was reading that, they showed me the Page of Cups again from the bottom of this deck, and they said perhaps you'll meet this person at some sort of volunteer work. So if you do volunteer work, that could also be a thing for you as well. They just wanted me to give you that. Notice the signs. And it says, yes, the signs you've been receiving are heaven sent. We drop feathers, coins, and other signs upon your path to remind you that you're loved and never alone. Okay, this is a different kind of sign that they're giving me right now, but apparently someone found a bracelet, some sort of bracelet on their path. Yeah, and I think they like picked it up on their path. What I can see is someone picking up this bracelet and having a look at it. Okay, so I cannot tell whether you took it with you or you put it back on the path for the person who lost it to find it, but you found a bracelet on your path. If that's you, then there's something here in this message for you in particular. They're also giving me a butterfly, which is there a lion butterfly? Because they're just giving me like the Leo, the cat, a lion butterfly or a tiger butterfly. I think there's maybe a tiger butterfly, but I'm not sure about a lion butterfly. But there's some sort of butterfly that looks kind of orangey. I can see black around the sides as well. So maybe it's tiger, because the tiger would be that color. You've seen that butterfly on your path. or you in some way that butterflies come to visit you in some way, and that is a sign for you that's changes afoot in your love life. Your soulmate's about to come in. They want you to know that there's something in this message for you. And we have steady progress. Okay, we acknowledge you for the progress you've made in remembering your love in daily activities. We can clearly see the contribution you're making to the world through your thoughts, feelings, and actions of love. Okay, as I was reading this, I know this is a different message than what they're giving me right now, but as I was reading this, they're showing me someone putting up a map of the world on a board or something and putting pins in there. Now they're again showing me Vietnam, but they were showing me a hand that's hovering over this world map. So at the beginning, I really feel like someone is planning a travel here, but if you've just put up a map of the world, or you've downloaded a map of the world and you're pinning stuff to it or something, or you were about to, or whatever, there's something in this message for you. Okay, let's get a trinket to end the reading. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. What do my beautiful Gemini need to know with regards to this situation? Thank you so much. Okay, so we have Pegasus. This came up also for Pisces, which is interesting. Pisces is Page of Cups energy. So we have here Pegasus, horse, again, getting back on the horse. They said again, getting back on the horse. And this is a free-spirited creature, mythical, who just, reaches for the stars and goes after, dreams and things like that. They're showing me reaching for your dreams in terms of your soulmate, but also having that free-spirited energy. Horses are, again, they're saying loyal, dependable, and reliable, but also this magical energy about your soulmate. And they're just giving me this as an indicator of who's coming on in for you, as this person's got it all. They've got adventure, they've got magic, they've got ideas, creativity. They're powerful, exciting, adventurous, but also grounded, reliable, and dependable is what they're giving me. And they want that on this card here. What's that card? Oh, yeah. That's the Four of Wands with a horse on it. Get back on the horse is what they're giving me. Is that Four of Wands? Nine of Wands. Okay, so that's what they want it to be on. But also we have a guitar. Okay, so sorry about that. Music is very important at this time to raise vibrations, but they're giving me this as in the music of love. Okay, all the notes have to be in the right place before it is a complete piece. So it's about acknowledging that it is a process. It's very analytical for a guitar, but that's what they've given me. And perhaps you play guitar, or your soulmate will play guitar. Guitars are relevant. They're actually showing me a guitar brooch. Is that you? Guitar brooch, something that you pin to your lapel. They're showing me that. If you have one of those, then there is something in this message for you. Okay, is what they've just given me here. Anything else to be said with this? Wow, they're really into Shakespeare at the moment. It's very strange. So they've given me already Hamlet syndrome, but they've given me if music be the food of love, play on. If music, is that right? If music be the food of love, play on. Very romantic thing to say. I'm going to look that up when I finish this reading. If music be the... Okay, so that's, if that means something to you, or that's a quote that means something to you, again, there's something in this reading that is especially for you. Okay, my beautiful Gemini, where would they like this? Oh, faded. If music plays food of love, play on. I need to know who said that, if that is even that is surely a quote. I feel like I've heard that before. It's something about it's faded. This is destiny. Okay, Gemini? That's what they want you to know. But love yourself first, which I feel like you are already very, very nearly there to completion on that. Okay, my beautiful Gemini, I hope there's something in this reading that resonates for some of you out there. If it is you, thank you so much. Please like or subscribe to my channel. Apparently there's a little bell. It's important. It lets you know when I upload my next message, and it lets me know that you resonated with the reading, which is very, very important for me. Okay, my beautiful Gemini, thank you so much for your beautiful energy. Love and light.